Welcome to your weekly UAS news update. We have three stories for you this week. First off, DJI officially announces the Avata 360 launch date and then the 8K resolution as well. We have another SkyeBrowse update and then finally a $5,000 reward if you can figure out who stole some military drones. So let's get to it. And first up this week, DJI has finally confirmed the launch of the highly anticipated Avata 360. I think I've heard 12 dates already for release in the last couple of months. But anyway, they dropped a short teaser video on March 10 with the tagline of above it all, see it all. And they didn't hold back on the details, which is kind of surprising. The subtitle clearly says that it's an 8K flagship 360 drone. And the official launch date is set for March 26, 2026, which is at 12 p.m. GMT. That's GMT, the general time. And then what really is interesting here, I think, is the DJI is kind of changing their marketing tactic a little bit. Usually we get like a blurry silhouette and then a countdown with just 1 week before the launch. This time they're actually naming the product and the 8K resolution a full 16 days, 2 weeks before the announcement. So that's kind of interesting. Now, according to some reports, the Avata 360 will feature a brand new replaceable lens system. That's a dedicated lens kit that reportedly will cost around $60 and include 2 replacement lenses and the necessary tool. Now, if you've ever flown a 360 drone before, we have long time ago when we kind of built one ourselves, you can easily scratch the lenses on landing. And so because the camera is at the bottom and at the top. So if you scratch the lenses on landing, you can just swap yourself using, this for about $30, each side. And then instead of sending the entire drone for repair. And I think that's a huge win. It solves a big problem. And then kind of interested to see how that's going to go for people. Now, we also have leaked battery specs. The new intelligent flight battery will reportedly cost around $80 and is packed with 38.6 watt-hour capacity. That's compared to the Avata 2. It's bigger. It has a 31.8 watt-hour battery that costs $115. So more capacity, less money, everybody wins. The drone is also expected to pair with the DJI Goggles N3 and then hopefully also with the Goggles 3. But there's a bit of a catch here for the average consumer. It looks like the Avata 360 is reported at 400 grams, which is well beyond the 250 gram category. So you're going to have to register the drone if you're flying recreationally or under Part 107, and you'll have to comply with remote ID rules in order to fly legally here in the United States. Next up, SkyeBrowse has released another update. If you're not familiar, SkyeBrowse builds drone mapping software for public safety agencies using videogrammetry and photogrammetry technology. The platform is currently used by over 1,200 public safety agencies worldwide for applications like accident reconstruction, crime scene investigation, and also disaster response. Now, the update here is to the Flight app, which is expanding the drone capabilities and improving the mission planning tools. Now, the update adds support for some popular drones like the Mini 4 Pro, the Matrice 400, and then the Matrice 4 series, along with some new high-performance sensor payloads as well. They have the wide browse grid scanning workflow that also has been redesigned, introducing 2 different capture modes. The cross grid, which is added for more scene details, that's especially on low-rise structures. And then the side scan for capturing the facade of buildings on vertical surfaces, which is pretty cool. Also, there's new features like live ETA display for pre-flight planning, and then also previous flight tools that helps for reloading and then recompleting the same mission with identical settings. So good stuff from SkyeBrowse. Last up, kind of a weird story, but there's a $5,000 reward being offered for information leading to the arrest and the conviction of individuals who allegedly stole military drones from Fort Campbell in Kentucky. According to the U.S. Army, 4 Skydio X-10D drone systems were taken. Now, if you're not familiar, the X-10D is the defense and military variant from the X-10. Reportedly, between November 21st and November 24th of 2025, this happened late last year, unknown individuals unlawfully gained access to the building belonging to the 326th Division Engineering Battalion, and they took the equipment. The Army CID is actively investigating the incident, and they're asking anyone with credible information to submit an anonymous tip. This is one of those Don't Be That Guy's segment, maybe, I guess. You can see the pictures, of course, of the individuals here. So if you have information, go make a good $5,000 if you know who it is. All right, join us in the premium community for post-flight, where we share the opinion that are not always suitable for YouTube. Oh, no, I'm just shaking my head at this story.
Well, at least they still have the security footage and it hadn't been erased yet.
That's true, November. And then we'll see you next week.